So yeah, I'm Richard Tandoh. I'm an independent tech consultant. I'm based in the UK. I used to be a developer. I used to build Java-based systems, but now I do sort of strategy analysis and project management. I'm particularly interested in tech at the meeting point with education and international development. So I work across 3 African countries at the moment, those being Rwanda, Uganda, and Malawi, and a tiny little bit of work in Ghana. I think project management is a fundamental skill to have in any walk of life. If you are running a business, like they said in here, there's a ton of information that you can get online, a whole bunch of free tools that you can use. And I think just planning in general, project management is just about planning so that you know what you're meant to be doing, how you're doing, and just keeping an eye on whether it's going well or not, so your risks. And I said there's a ton of tools you can use for this. I use one by a company called Atlassian, but there's loads that you can get online. The key thing is just to plan. I say to know what you're meant to be doing when, and to keep track of that, particularly if there's money involved in clients. You need that. That is a key skill, and it just comes across well if you're in control of what you're doing. 1 minute's advice on starting a business. I mean, look, at the end of the day, you've got to add value, right? So when you start a business, what you're really offering is value. So you've got to understand what you bring to the market, and are there customers that are willing to essentially pay for that? At the end of the day, a business is money making. So in the early years, you might not do it, but eventually you've got to do it. And sometimes you just have to ask yourself hard questions. So is this really working? I find a lot of people start businesses and then they don't really track progress, and then it doesn't work, and they've burnt a lot of time and money. So I always advise people to ask themselves the tough questions, like, are we offering something people really want and need? And are we the right people to offer it? And is it working?